Man, that first sentence or two read it again. Read the start of it.
Just coached my last game,
Last game, yeah.
and it feels so good to quit.
That wins are fun, of course, but the amount of memories and things that are created out there, that's where I
Absolutely.
would like, how can you be excited that that's over?
Must have been pretty bad.
Must have been.
Well,
And we don't know the situation. Like you said earlier,
again,
we don't know the situation.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
Don't know. I know more people that won't coach than I do that will.
Yeah, that's true. As do I.
I had one of the guys first season that helped with the team. He had one.
Yeah.
And he was all about it. All about it. And it was one of those aluminum Eastons.
Right.
It was fine. It just, like, I'm good, man.
I did. I got it. I was like, I think this might be kind of cool, and
Yeah.
maybe it'll help a little bit. And I immediately did not feel comfortable with the fungo. I was like, give me my regular old bats back, and
I get Emma's got that DeMarini CF that she hasn't hit in I don't know how long.
but those are good bats.
That one's gonna rattle. I don't mind cranking balls with it. Paisley, she swung it for I don't even know how long, and then little sister.
Well, I think DeMarini made a affordable but really good bat to kind of jump in with, coming from a wreck to a travel.
They don't, and they're more. I feel like they're a little more durable than some of the other ones. But you can have durability or you can have the pop.
That's true.
Most of the time, you don't get both. I've been looking at Paisley a one piece just to try it, but that's an expensive.
Well, I mean, I saw the two pieces seem to blow up for a minute. Like everybody's like, get the two piece. And now I'm seeing, at least what I feel like I'm seeing is people are kind of going to that one piece.
Yeah.
Kind of coming back to it in a way.
Breaking the two piece. Especially girls that are real power hitters.
Yeah.
Me and Justin talked about it. Because his daughter has broken 3 bats in the last year.
How old is she?
14, 13.
Is that the one I came to the practice to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I could see her bringing bats. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could absolutely see her bringing bats.
It's she hits. She has hidden lessons at the same time Emma pitches.
Okay.
Over the PJ and they it's distracting.
I'm sure.
It's fun to watch her hit the ball for sure, but
sounds coming off and the velocity coming off.
Oh, it sounds like it's violent.
Yeah. Well, because it is. I mean,
she broke a whatever the new Marucci is, the green one, the Azura or whatever.
Oh, she just got that and broke it?
Yeah, she's had it since All-American last year.
Okay.
She's hit with some, broke it. I think she's broke an LXT, broke a cryo. She had a custom cryo, broke it. It was a cool bat. Most of those things. It's always fun to see the custom bat. Like somebody actually had the patience to work on it,
right?
Because they're all the same. But she broke it. She broke a couple. Well, they're wanting to go one piece with her because they're hoping it's more durable.
Well, what I have seen, or I say I've seen, I've read with these forums is the heavier the bat, almost like the drop 9s. The longer the 33 drop 9s. Yeah. I mean, you got to be pretty good to pull that around.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you've got some velocity, I think you probably can go with that.
I think she swings it. Yeah, I know it's at least a 33.
Yeah.
But she may swing a 34. I don't know. I don't get that.
Right.
Not my equipment. But
well, they're saying the 30, if you go, obviously the heavier, the thicker and the more substance that bat's going to have versus the lighter, the thinner and all that kind of mess, that's going to break easier. But yeah, I just had a girl, somehow, I don't know how she hasn't broken a couple bats, because her velocity is ridiculous on the high school team. She just bought, and she had the Louisville, the Meta, which is a great bat. We've got a couple of those, and she swings violently. She parks them out over the fence with ease, but that bat finally died. It didn't break, but you can just tell it
just quits.
It's done. And I looked over at her dad at practice this week, and I was like, and this is after she already parked 7 over the fence. Yeah. Within one bucket. I'm not talking like I threw 50 balls. We're probably 20 balls in. A couple of them are off the fence. She's got 7 of them sitting over, and I'm like, she's getting those out just brute force. If she gets a new bat, which she does deserve one, Dad, she'll be parking them way, way over. He did. They went and got an LXT,
Mm-hmm.
which they've been making some really good bats for a long time. But she went with
Yeah.
the drop 9,
Yeah.
33 drop 9. She's already swinging a 33. She went 33.9. She got it in Friday. So she'll probably be hitting with it Monday at practice, which I'm pretty excited to see.
I looked at one today. Marucci Lux, the black and green one.
Mm-hmm.
It's one piece. It's just a expensive test drive, man.
does it come with a warranty, right?
It does, but I mean,
you got to deal with that if it does break.
It's also like, what if my kid doesn't like the one piece?
Hmm.
I would. I mean, I could go to better baseball, but I can drive, hour and a half one way,
and
just swing some bat. Well, then that's even then. It's, don't get me wrong. She's going to swing it. She's going to tell me what she thinks about it.
Right.
She likes it or don't. But hitting off the tee with the cage balls or whatever.
Right. Yeah. It's hard to tell.
It is. For me, it is. She's old enough now and she's swung enough now. I feel like I'm pretty confident in, I don't like that.
Right.
Okay. We'll put it back on the shelf.
Right.
Keep swinging what you got.
Has she been in 2 pieces for a while now?
Yeah. She's been in 2-piece since, man, I guess first year 10U, just in composite bat in general. Swung a DeMarini, then was back in Ghost. Been in a Ghost bat, which I'm not a Ghost fanboy. I mean, I think it's a great bat. Mm-hmm. I think it gets a lot of hype. It's a great bat, but there's girls out there swinging other things that are crushing it just as hard. Yeah, it's kind of the sometimes it's not the arrow, it's the Indian.
Yep,
100%
agree with that.
So you can give a girl with a bad swing a good bat. It'll help.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't going to fix what's wrong.
No, it won't. I'm on the 10U. We've got a mixed bag. A lot of Ghost, Meta. We've got the Cryo, as well. Or was it Carbon? It was one of the two. It was either Carbon or Cryo.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a couple others. So in a couple different. DeMarini.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a pretty strong flavor of bats on the team. What are your girls swinging more of?
Probably about the same. I got 1 or 2 DeMarinis floating around in the dugout. Good many Ghosts. Got a Marucci or 2 in there. Some of them they don't need, but they have.
Right.
And then 10U is, man, I'll be honest with you, I don't know 100%. Right. A lot of Ghosts, but it's the OGs and the whatever colors. Emma's got the pink lemonade. It's a 1-piece. It's an unlimited.
Does she like it? She's been swinging that for a minute, though, right?
Yeah. Man, she's little. Yeah, she's little. Anything, a drop 11 is kind of where you live there with her. There's not a whole lot of, I don't know that you're going to find a 10-year-old with a ton of muscle mass.
Right.
I mean, or 9-year-old even. So it was the one she liked. That's a confidence bat is what that is. She likes it. She loves it. She feels good with it in her hand. She was going to go swing it, and that's what makes her happy.
Absolutely.
So she's 9.
Absolutely.
Go be happy.
Right.
Go play and smile when you come back to the dugout.
That gets you a little more excited to swing in the batter's box. Then here you go.
Yeah.
Which I've seen her swing it a couple times, and she's hit it a couple good times. Like she's got a little power.
She struggles. She's still struggling with the kid pitch. Yeah. And I don't got no secrets. I'll tell you, my kid, she struggles with kid pitch. It is what it is. Played a lot of rec ball.
Right.
What you wind up doing.
And now she's taking that leap to the next level.
She's definitely, in my opinion, you've seen my kid play not as much as I have, but a lot.
Yeah,
right?
I've seen her a good bit.
And I would tell you that my kid is a better defensive than an offensive player.
Mine too.
At this point. I'm hoping that one catches up with the other sooner than later. Right now, solid defensive player, struggles with the plate a little bit.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It will come.
My oldest, I would tell you for a minute there, it was the other way around.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, she hit the ball pretty hard. Moves a lot of runners. Last season, she hit into a lot of outs. Good hard hit balls. Just hit them to somewhere.
Right.
Or there'd be times where girls would make a freaking highlight play, and it's like you find that girl after the game, shake her hand.
Right.
She did above and beyond her job.
Well, she's picked up with us previous seasons, and she did the same thing. Lit a couple balls up, and it was either right to or the girl just made a softball play. Yeah. And she would come back, and I'm like, listen, that was great.
Yeah.
That was great. She was great too.
You got to give credit where it's due, even if it's on
Mhm.
the other dugout, right? I mean,
Mhm.
that's what you
Yep.
try to teach them.
Right.
You try to tell them all that, but
Sure.
whether it sticks or not, it's a
Yeah.
different story.
Well, how long have we known each other though? Where and when did we meet? I mean, it was on the rec fields, wasn't it?
It is. So, trying to think. That would have been the,
Back in AU days.
it was at you.
Yeah.
So, coaching with O'Connor, but I don't remember the team name. I would have, the team name would tell me how long ago that was.
I
But
remember facing you when you were with the Gophers. I think it was the Gophers.
you're right. It wasn't coaching with O'Connor. Well, I say that. We may have played against you
Yeah.
coaching when I
Oh
was with you.
yeah, I'm sure you did.
But I don't think we started conversing
A lot of
until the
times he was the
Gophers.
Fighting Irish, I believe.
Yeah, and that might have been what we were that year. I don't remember. He's a Fighting Irish guy. He's a Notre Dame fan.
And so that's how I ended up with that then.
Yeah,
Oops.
I think he actually asked the rec department. They weren't a team,
Right.
They didn't have a Fighting Irish
Right.
with the county,
Right.
and he was like, "Hey, all we got is these SEC schools. Like,
Right.
can we do this?" And
Mm-hmm.
they made it work. I don't know that it was hard to do, but
Right.
they
But
gave him
there
the
it is.
Fighting Irish. Now
Why
they're still
not?
there. I talked to a dad this week, sometime earlier this week, and his why I don't know, and I'll tell you the young lady's name another time. But you would scratch your head too.
Right.
Why she's there, I don't know. I get reps, whatever, but
Sure.
it's that's neither here nor there. But they're Fighting Irish again,
Yeah.
so it's stuck. They're still rolling,
Still there.
still rolling with it. But yeah, Gophers would have been with Cody. He's there with me now with the 10U. Always doing well. His daughter's doing well. Good kid, man. Good attitude. She's getting tough quick. So we're happy with that. But yeah, coaching rec, you,
Yeah.
and then y'all played what, one season, 10U?
Yep. We were in AU for a minute. I think when we first started there, we were the Seminoles our first season. I was not coaching at that point. Then I jumped in the next season, started coaching. That's when I made sure we brought Clemson into the mix, just kind of like Kevin brought the Irish in. Made sure Clemson was going to be represented. It also helped that we had a Clemson guy over working in the working at Felker down there. He was a big Clemson guy, so that was pretty easy to make happen there. So yeah, we went there for a couple AU seasons, I believe it was. Total of, I guess, three total. I coached two of those. Then we jumped into, then we moved up, graduated to 10U, still Clemson there, and we played our first 10U season of rec. And then at that point, which I thought was a really good transition. I really enjoyed really having the, not having the pressures of learning 10U travel from 8U. It was really nice to kind of have that 10U rec experience. And then we transitioned after that first season of 10U Rec to 10U Travel. And that's where we've lived now for a couple seasons. Yeah.
Man, I mean, I think we all leave and go play travel ball for our own reasons, right?
Sure.
Like, and some of that's a people reason, some of that's a player level, competitive drive, whatever. Everybody has their own reason for leaving, and man, it teaches them.
Sure.
There's a few things that I think, at least in our rec department, I don't know where it is in the rest of the world, the country, but some of that I think is a good transition, right? So, like, I'm not a fan of coach pitch at 10U.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think that's the reason, one of the reasons in our area. I could be wrong, right? There could be somebody that says this guy's an idiot, what he's talking about.
Right.
I think it's one of the reasons that we don't see as much early pitching development, because we're going to play rec ball. If they don't,
because our 10U set up to the girl starts pitching, and if she gives 4 balls, then the coach comes in and pitches a certain amount of pitches, 2 or 4. I can't remember what it was.
4 pitches. I think they changed that the year y'all left.
Okay.
So 4 pitches, and coach assumes the count.
Yeah.
Right.
He does assume count. Yep.
Which is usually, he assumes the strikes.
Sure.
Because the count, obviously, should be on base.
Right.
If you're really keeping up with it.
Yeah.
But I don't really like that, because I feel like it hinders them from It's a little too much of a safety net, in my opinion.
Well, a lot of girls go up there waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I want the coach because I know what he's going to throw and
But
whatever.
I do like the 8U the format,
which is
so you got the first inning is kid pitch with no walk, right? So if she doesn't strike you out, the coach is still going to come pitch to you. I don't mind that because it does. The only issue with it is only your top 4 in the lineup
are probably going to see a kid pitch.
Going to see kid pitch.
Yeah, because you only get it 1 inning.
Well, because we only get 3 runs in the first inning.
Well, that's true too.
Because the run limit.
You got the 3 runs, and and the girl only pitches 1 inning.
She pitches 1 inning exactly. So the next inning, whoever's up at the end of the lineup, she's not seeing a kid pitch anymore. So it's good from a pitching standpoint.
Right.
Like my daughter is, being a pitcher and pitching 8U when we were doing it.
Sure.
It gave her some live reps. I mean, I had a few guys that were, I say a few, I had a couple opinions. It was like, man, you should bump up to 10U or go play 10U travel or this. And I've never been a huge fan of playing up. Right. There's always exceptions to every rule, but I think my opinion was like, I'm going to let her finish 8U. I'm not going to snatch her out of it early. I'm going to let her finish it. She's getting some pitching reps, and that's fine, whatever. Because if I take her and put her on a 10U travel team, she's never going to pitch.
Right. Now she won't get those reps.
Yeah, you're not going to
get that opportunity.
No. And I think playing 10U, playing travel, playing up and playing travel as your first experience with it, in my opinion, is not a good idea.
No, I think it's going to be pretty fast, more intense.
Yeah.
It's just, and I'm sure we'll talk about this at some point. But that transition from 8U to 10U, there's a lot of things changing.
Yeah.
A lot of things changing.
We did dabble in the 8U travel stuff. Awesome group of people.
Yeah.
Fantastic group of people. And I hope they hear this and know that I do think they're great people.
Sure.
But it just, I got, man, you're driving a long way for your kid to hit coach pitch.
Right.
Softball.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know.
Sure.
It's just a lot.
I'm sure that's a topic right there. Is 8U too young for travel?
Yeah. For sure.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm sure people have their.
It's definitely a topic.
Yeah. It's definitely a topic.
That may be a topic for multiple guests.
Probably need to have some people on and talk about that.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to get vastly differing opinions there.
I kind of like that. I'd like to hear them.
I'm for it.
Let's make note of that. When you talk about that, is 8U travel good? Is 10U travel where it needs to be?
Yeah.
Is that where you take it off? I don't know.
So when y'all left the rec department, started the team, started the 10U team. Had you already been coaching the other team before you took on the head coach? Or well, not you were already head coaching, but you were already playing the other team with the high school stuff when you started the 10U team?
Yeah. So yes, I've got 2 teams. The 10U team, do have a high school team as well. We're a homeschool group, based out of Loganville area of Georgia. And we've got a nice little squad there as well. We're going in a 3rd season right now. So I guess I really, now looking back on it, I kind of took those both on like right at the same time.
At the same time. Okay. I didn't know if one was existing.
No. We started when we started sports at SGA. Softball was one of the first 2 or 3 sports that we started, and we started baseball, softball, at that homeschool group, and we've got 12 sports now, and continuing to.
I didn't know y'all had gotten that big.
We're close to 400.
I'd say that big. I didn't know y'all had got that many sports.
No, from a homeschool group from 3 years ago, having 0 sports. Now the particular group has existed for years. I mean, we've had kids already graduating UGA and many other colleges across the nation from this homeschool group. So it's continued to mature. And that's one of the reasons we're attracted to actually go there. We've been homeschooling for since the beginning, for over 10 years now. And we went there. We didn't go over there for sports. Sports did not exist at the time. And I was contacted, hey, would you be interested in potentially coaching the softball program? And I was like, absolutely, why not? I grew up playing baseball, not softball, but obviously there are some similarities there, and helped start the softball program there. So we're on our 3rd season now. We do play in the spring. We're not a traditional fall softball program, just due to the way the sports are lined up there. But yeah, great program there. I have the 10U team, and I guess we're going on now close to 4 seasons, somewhere in there. 10U, going on 4 seasons, 10U 2 years. Now
Yeah,
really kind of going on.
we talked about that a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
To figure out not that it matters, but talk about who started first or when
Right.
I started versus when you
Yeah,
started.
because you've got now. Tell me what you have. Your
Well,
format when you kind of kicked that all out after rec.
playing rec ball with both girls. Obviously the older they get, you start better, more committed girls. Let's just say better, yeah, more committed, maybe more skilled girls
Sure.
are leaving to go find,
Leaving rec, go to travel.
yeah, leaving rec to go, find a level up of
Mm-hmm.
competition. So once we got to second year 10, final 10U season, me and Mark, we were at the rec. We were just kind of a little frustrated with the way things were going, and just not necessarily with the coaching or the team we were on, just with just like, man, it's I feel like we are what we are, and we're going to kind of tread water here unless we do something different.
Sure.
And it was a ghost town. It was Sunday afternoon.
Right.
You've been to the rec fields Sunday afternoon. There's usually nobody there.
Right.
Part of the reason they're not getting better is him, myself, my oldest and youngest, and his daughter at the time, his only daughter. We're just up there goofing off, getting some reps in, practicing a little bit, and just discussing our frustrations. And I said, man, we could just leave and go play travel ball. And he says, all right, well, you head coach it, and I'll help you. I don't want to deal with people. For some reason,
You went along with that.
Let's do that. I'm on. I'm game. I'm in. Like,
I haven't you said this before.
Yeah. So original goal was, hey, we were moving to 12U. So, and this was pre-age control date change. Mm-hmm. Both our daughters were both moving to 12U that fall. I said, well, I'll tell you what, this is what we'll do. We'll start recruiting now. We were still playing spring ball.
Mm-hmm. In rec.
We were still playing rec spring ball. We were mid-season. And so we'll start recruiting and asking around and talking to folks and whatever and start building something. We'll come back. We'll play fall rec ball for the 12 games you play. Yep. There's no all stars at the end. There's no tournament at the end of the fall. There's no nothing. I don't even think they don't even keep any kind of record of no kind of stat.
Fall. There's no all stars. There's no nothing. Just play the games and that's it.
After fall rec season's over, we'll jump out and we'll go play 3 tournaments or something. So it was like the second to last or last game of the season. I mean, it was really close to the end, spring season. And we had been building, right? We were kind of doing our thing. We had some kids. We were getting there. It's solid girls, things going well. And since then, the umpire's sanction or the umpire governing body, whatever, has changed with our local rec department. But we're at this last game, and we had a 9:00 game on a Saturday morning, and girls are there, warmed up, been through the cages. Everybody's good. Like we're ready to play. The other team's there. Like everybody's good. Everybody's on time. It's a good day. Great day. Weather was beautiful. Remember it like it was yesterday. And we're like headed like the coach of the team. I'm just a helper. I'm not head coaching at this time. I'm just a guy there. Doing what I can. Yeah, they're like headed to the plate. Meeting. Then everybody realizes, and just the beauty of the day.
Right.
We got no umpire. Wow. All right. So here we are.
Like it's game time.
Yeah. And at this point, I think it's like 10 minutes after game time. And everybody's getting frustrated. Say, look, give it a few minutes. And worst case scenario, we'll just play.
Right.
Somebody will get back there, call pitches, whatever. It won't mean anything. The county's, of course, it's fall season. Doesn't mean anything anyway.
Right.
But, this guy comes walking up, and he looked a little disheveled. He looked like he had a long evening, and he's like, I don't call fast pitch. I'm a slow pitch guy, and this, that, the other. And I'm like, golly, everybody's getting all up in arms about it. And I'm like, hey, look, he's here. So crying about it's not going to help you. Let's just go with what we got. Right. Guy didn't have any gear. He had no shin guards, no chest protector, no mask, no nothing. So he's like, I'm just going to call pitches from behind the pitcher.
Right.
Again, everybody's getting upset about this. Just play, man. Right. They're 10. Just let them do their
They
thing.
they would love to play right now. We're probably the ones back here holding it all up,
Yeah.
getting frustrated.
Yeah. Like
From an
just,
adult perspective.
y'all want to just turn this thing loose, let them play this game and be done with it. And everybody just give them some fruit snacks at the end, and everybody's going to be happy and smiling. And y'all can go on and go to breakfast or whatever it is, your lunch, whatever you're going to do. There was another guy, and I've seen him around a little bit. I think he calls some middle school games too. Always liked him. Older gentleman. He actually came up, and his grandson had a baseball game or something, and kind of caught wind of it around the park, and he wound up coming out there and helping call a game.
Right, call it.
But anyway, tell you all that to tell you that was kind of like at the end of that game, me and Mark looked at each other and said, I think we're done.
Yep.
Like I don't think I'm coming back for fall, man.
That was your transition moment right there.
If we're gonna go, let's just go. Because between the umpire deal, and not that I'm bashing on umpires, I got several that I really, really like. We talked about one last night.
We
right?
did.
Yeah.
We did.
Awesome lady.
She's fantastic.
Yeah. She'll have to come on.
Yeah.
If she will.
Oh, I would love to ask her.
Oh,
I would love to ask her to come on. I actually already thought about that.
That would be
fun to have.
Some endless stories if she can get her to tell.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
She got some coaching experience too. Yeah, she coached a good bit back however long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She got a lot of stuff to tell.
Right.
Anyway, between the umpires and then just like that situation with the parents, everybody's up in arms. It's like y'all are forgetting that we're here for these kids to play ball.
Sure.
Y'all are caught up in something to be angry about. Now, who cares?
Right.
Let's go. Let's just play ball and be done with it. But just that whole situation was kind of when we just said, you know what, forget it.
Right.
We're out. We're done. We finished up. We started playing. We kept recruiting and talking to folks and whatever, and finished up. And like right after spring season, we started practicing and practiced all summer. And everybody was like, why are you practicing in, what, April or whatever? We could have went and played tournaments. We were early enough. They were still playing.
Sure. Spring
travel was. But why are you practicing this early in the year? You're talking about going to play fall. It's because I don't want a bunch of kids on the field looking for a friend.
Right.
I want them to know each other's names. Like they need to be acclimated. I mean, like, I may not be the genius at this stuff, but I know enough to not, don't send them out here strangers.
Sure.
Which we went, and we've been going since then. So we're about the same, about 2 years. Added a team this year for the little one. That was one of those.
That was your 12U team, and now you got your
that was 12U.
You're kicking off now.
Yeah, so now we're adding the little girl team, the 10U team. I've got a coach for that. I'm trying to push the head coach role to her. She's been great, and she's been very welcoming to it. The girls have loved her.
That's awesome.
It kind of makes me feel bad because I'm usually the one that they want. Like if we split to go get drills, do drills. Like I'm usually the one that folks want to go over here with me. Right. I'm not as I'm usually not as rough on them. Right. But with the 10U, it's like it's reversed. Mark with the 12U, he's usually the tough guy. Right. And I'm usually I love to slide. I love to slide a little bit more. And Montana's she's the crowd favorite.
Right.
So, but that's good.
I think it's awesome. You got her really trying to lead that team, and
she's good.
I'm excited to see where that goes. I mean, for her and y'all.
She's there with 12U too, but I guess her baby is 10U. Yeah. That's where I think that's what she likes. The younger girl.
She's got experience on the field. I mean, she grew up playing some softball, and she's pitcher, and
she played local. Man, I'd have to ask her where she played or who she played travel ball with. I think her aunt coached her. She's still around. Apparently, I'm going to be seeing her. Haven't met her yet, but she said her aunt's already said she's coming to tournaments. Like she's going to come hang out and watch and be there. So I'm about it. That's kind of fun to watch it come full circle.
Right, right.
But yeah, she played locally, played tournament ball. But when she started and all that, I couldn't tell you. Yeah. I'm leaning on her to come and tell her story, but she's being very reluctant.
Yeah, we'll get her here at one point.
I'm hoping. Hey, get her with a friend, something.
Sure.
But
that's fine too.
She played for Monroe Area High School. She was a pitcher there. Went to Truett McConnell, got injured, and I don't think she played a ton in college. I mean, she was there, did 4 years on the team, whatever. I think they had some successful years. I mean, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I feel bad. I probably should know more about the lady that's on the field with me, but I've talked to her a little bit about it, but she's also very humble in it. Yeah. Which I like. Sure. Because it's like, don't come out here flexing on everybody, like it's, I mean, when I say very humble in it, like, I immediately, from really the first time having a conversation with her and being around her on the field or in any real capacity was her first question wasn't, how much does it pay? I've always been weary of a coach that their first question, that is a very coarse question. Right. How much does it pay? Okay. Do you want to even know about the team? Like, because you're willing to go coach a crap team
Right.
as long as it pays okay?
Right.
That was she didn't want to have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Like she just wanted to know about the team, wanted to know about me, how I like to run things,
Mm-hmm.
and what my mindset was. Were we really tough on them? Were we not? Just treat them like kids. Do we acknowledge the fact that they're just kids?
Sure.
All that was big.
She's kind of hitting all the check marks.
Yeah. I mean, she immediately started checking boxes. I think she cares, and she's been there. I think that's a lot of it. Is she's been there. She's done it. She's played for the folks that weren't very nice.
I think it's going to be huge. Just having a lady leading the team. I love seeing that leadership when there's a team that's got that opportunity.
I really want her to be. Of course, I don't know. Me and her, we've had some conversations about how involved she's going to be. I mean, I'm be honest with you, kind of the door's open. Whatever she wants to do, I'm good with it.
Well, you get to make those calls because I mean, you got your own team. You're your own program.
Yeah.
Very similar as your Georgia Express.
Yeah.
We're Monroe Mustangs. We have no backing other than what we make our own rules. We make our own adjustments. You can make your call of who you want to bring on.
Yeah, that sounds good until you do it,
right?
And then you realize you need some rules.
Yes.
And then you wind up with, I don't know what y'all's looks like, but like we've talked about it. We've got a code of conduct, and for players and parents, and there's a whole coaches section in there too.
Sure.
We don't exclude ourselves from the rules.
No, I've seen yours, and I agree with it. Like everybody's accountable for the whole thing.
And, just don't come here and make a scene. It's 8 or 9 pages long, but at the end of the day, it's don't come here and make a scene. That's the summary.
Sure.
Don't do anything dumb.
Right.
Don't come yelling at me on the field during a tournament. Other than that, we're pretty good. Yeah, I'm having her come along, and I can't discount the folks that have been there. Right, the folks that have been there from the beginning. I sound like Montana is great. Love the girl to death. She's done a great job. But Mark's been there with me since the beginning, since literally standing in the dirt there that day. Just hey, we're gonna start this thing. We got 2 kids.
Right.
We're gonna work real hard and try to get it off the ground. And Steven, who he's transitioned out. He's coaching his older daughter's team, and they're doing their thing. They're new, so they're trying to get everything going, and hopefully they'll do well.
Sure.
But he was obviously a huge help in the beginning. He was one of the guys out there coaching us. We've had a few come and go, which I think everybody does. You get coaches, players, parents. It's part of it.
Sure.
Some, you wish they wouldn't leave. Some you're glad to see them go. It's
part of it.
It's part of it. Yeah. We had a young lady that our first season was tough, man. First 12U season, tough.
From a recruiting sense, from what sense?
All of it.
Well, I mean,
the whole thing,
getting it off the ground.
Yeah.
That's a whole show in itself, right there. Trying to get a travel team off the ground.
Well, I learned quick that if nobody knows that team, it's a little bit of a struggle.
Right.
Like, okay, well, who are you playing with? Well, you're not XYZ teams that we've heard of and have been around a long time, whatever. You don't get as much attention.
We heard the same thing.
Yeah.
Heard the same thing.
Yeah. You don't get as much attention. That was a struggle. And then once we did, and I mean, a lot of those ladies aren't there anymore. We still have a core of 4 or 5, a couple of which actually transition out this fall. They age out.
Yeah.
But the teams has kind of ended up being a first year twice. It's a weird deal, with the age change stuff.
Yeah.
But,
because there was that age change deal.
Yeah.
Kind of blended in there. What about a year ago? Is that when it?
Yeah, I guess it was the end of last spring.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Or after the spring, like in the summer. But yeah, it was tough with recruitment, but also, we just learned a lot, man. We were drinking from a fire hose. I mean, we got everything figured out. Got some girls in uniforms. We thought we were going to play tournament ball. And we did, and we weren't bad. I mean, we weren't the worst team to ever step on the field.
Right.
But it was rough, and just finding the right groove for us, and then pitching, man. Pitching. If you ain't got that, stay home.
Yep.
It's part of it. It is what it is. It's not even to necessarily go win games, but just to be in the games.
Right.
If you don't have pitching, it's just tough.
It is extremely tough.
Yes. We played our first 2 tournaments, and it was brutal. brutal. Like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we? I don't know about this.
Was this a
I
mistake?
don't know about this, man. I mean, I'm looking at Mark thinking, like, dude, what do we do? Like, what?
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. Like, this is tough. This is
Mhm.
going to be hard, and I just don't know how much of it I
Yeah, it
want.
is not easy.
Our third tournament. I think it was the third one. I don't remember how we played. I think we played like maybe the sixth that fall,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty strong for
Sure.
a fall for us, for
Right.
around here anyway. Seems like, that's that young lady that was playing rec with one of the girls that was on the team. He's like, hey, it's a friend of mine that's pitches for our rec team.
Mm-hmm.
Like she doesn't have a whole bunch of pitches, or she doesn't throw light and fast, like, but she can throw strikes.
Right.
And I was like, that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
So, and don't get me wrong, we had some girls that could. They just didn't have a lot of gas tank to
Sure.
them. Like they go out there and throw, and then
Well, they're working through that transition from
Yeah,
rec going
absolutely.
in. I mean, they're used to playing one
Yeah.
game,
Yeah, on a
on
Tuesday.
a Tuesday and a Thursday, so 2 games a week.
Yeah, maybe 2 days back to back,
Right.
one game apiece.
Sure.
But that most of the time there's at least 2 days between games.
Well, and you have, at least if I remember right, you had 3 innings that you
Yeah.
could pitch as well in
Yeah.
the rec department. Rule set,
Mhm.
which is fine. It gives multiple people opportunities, but again, to build up that stamina and
No,
that.
they're
Yeah, that was, and I would say that is something I did not think about.
Yeah.
When we first stepped out there, and I was like, wow, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Going 4 to 5 plus
Mhm.
games
That
in the same day.
that young lady come picked up with us on, I think, our third tournament, and now we're playing GSA. We
Mhm.
still had some run rule to it,
Mhm.
but we wound up, I think, silver bracket runner up
Mhm.
that weekend,
Mhm.
and it was like, okay, well, no, we're not terrible.
Right.
Maybe we do have something we can work
Mhm.
from. We made it into some championship games that year. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, we went number 1 seed this tournament and number
Right.
2 seed this tournament, whatever. But I mean, we definitely made massive strides at the end of the season, and
Yeah.
were able to be competitive, play ball, and not just get run off the
Sure.
field. She stayed with us. She came back. She played the entire rest of the fall season with us.
Nice.
Awesome kid, man.
Nice.
Awesome family. Mom, dad are amazing people. I can't say enough good about them. I would shout them out if I knew they were okay with it, but I don't know if they are or not.
Sure.
But I still try to stay in touch with them. She aged up. Um, it's sad. I wish she was still with us.
Yeah.
I really do. I get
Yeah.
to 14U and she's still looking for somewhere to play.
Right.
I'm
Come
knocking on the door.
There's a home.
Yeah. Even if she don't pitch anymore. I think she had kind of dialed back to pitching a little bit. Maybe she doesn't pitch. Just great. She's an amazing, sweet soul to have in the dugout, man.
Sure.
She's just a great kid. Great kid. Can't say enough about her. But yeah, so been doing it for, I guess, with the travel stuff, I guess 2 years now, and then now starting the other one on.
Got your hands full.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. But yeah, it takes, takes a lot of folks, man. We don't do all of this on our own.
No.
Whether that's a wife or guys helping you coach, or something, that all the people that are gracious enough to give us money,
right.
Parents
sponsor
and
stuff.
otherwise sponsor stuff. Yeah, that's always good.
Huge. It takes a lot of dollars to run this. Yeah,
I never would have thought about, which we're pretty affordable.
You very much are. We've discussed that before. Very much affordable. You guys are,
and we try to do a lot as far as give them a lot. Play a lot of ball. Right, that's what our first
and is
reason.
The goal.
That's what we're there for. We want to try to play as much ball as possible, but just try to give them solid uniform package and all the things and all the little whatevers. Yeah. I don't care nothing about it. I don't care.
Sure.
Like everybody, we don't do bags. Never done bags.
Yeah,
don't just have it.
We tried it once and doesn't bother me.
Well, I guess my where I'm going with it is, like, I want them to look good. I want them to look good. I want them to look professional. I want them to put well put together. But how you get there, or how you bring, I tell moms all the time, like, I don't care if she brings her stuff in a grocery sack, just have it.
Right.
Other than I don't care. If she wants to carry every piece individually to the dugout, I don't care. I don't care what the bag looks like. Don't care the brand, color. Don't matter. Don't care. Just be here. We'll probably get to that point. I tell them every year, if you got a parent that wants to take lead on it,
sure.
Yeah, sure. Let me know the details, and I'll send you the artwork or the whatever you need. But man, between trying to figure out practices and tournament schedules and the finance and all the things, and mom's asking me walk up questions and this, that, and the other. I'm glad she's doing stuff. But
there's a lot. I'm sure there's
yeah.
a show right there in itself. What does how do you what how many light items does it take to get that for a travel team?
Well, to show up on a Saturday.
Right, to show up on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Mm.
And then there's a whole nother line item for a Saturday.
What does it take, or what? I don't want to be ugly. I don't want to shoot. I'll shoot myself in the foot.
That's another show in itself, right there.
I see these people a couple times a week, but no, it's what does it take, or what are the expectations?
Yeah, there's that too.
Because what it takes and what the expectations are,
it could be different.
They are different. There's no doubt. You can play ball without some walk-up song,
right? 100%.
I'm not against them. I don't care.
Right.
It really doesn't.
I'm the same way.
I think there's some guys out there that hate it, or don't like it. Some guys out there that don't want to play without it. I don't care. If it's there, awesome. If it's not, I don't really care either. Either way. There. Do you need matching helmets to play ball?
No, you don't need it.
Absolutely
you don't have to have
not. No, you don't.
Looks good when you do.
You can go out there and play with a number on a T-shirt. You can draw the logo on the front.
And there's some that do. I've seen that. I've seen some.
There's a team, which I don't want to get too far down this road, but there's a team that we did not play them, but we saw them at I think it was our first tournament this past fall, and they're a pickup team, and their jerseys look like it. It's just it's like they went down to whatever department store, bought some quote unquote athletic T-shirts, and their jersey or their logo is well, I'm not even gonna go down that road because I don't know them personally, right? So I don't want to sound away, but very basic, and it's just a white vinyl pressed on, and then a number on. I don't even have names because they don't
right.
It's just a throw together. They ball out, yeah. They were good. They had huge bats. Like, I think that's what they recruit on.
Sure.
Like, hey, come play with us.
Right.
We're going to play such and such this weekend. I think, they throw the jerseys back in a sack and throw them back in some dude's car and you go, see you next week. Maybe, maybe not. Call me if you want to play again sometime. Like, it's kind of Sandlot vibe, not the Sandlot we know, but, like the actual Sandlot. Hey, I give the guy props.
They can pull it off.
They struggle to roster kids. Like, giving you guaranteed, this is what we're going to do. This guy, he's just
making it up every week
and winning. But it's hard, when every kid.
There's a lot of ways to do it. There are a lot of ways to do it, I guess.
You build a team, every kid can hit it to the fence.
Sure.
Or beyond.
Yeah, or beyond.
You're probably going to be successful to some degree.
Probably.
I mean, it's
probably
part of
it. That's the experience they want.
Yeah.
If that's the experience they want.
We offer a wholesome experience. Express.
Yeah. We certainly don't do it that way.
Yeah, we don't do it.
We probably talk about that too.
I wish I had I don't know, any kid hit it to the fence.
Right?
Routinely.
Sure.
I have some, but not routinely.
Right.
Not every at bat.
Yeah, just getting up there and just next conversation. It seems to be one that our, from a coaching, parents, all these forums that are out there that you can get on. I thought that'd be kind of fun to kind of pull a couple ones up here.
These
let's talk about it. Let's throw a couple. I think you had found a couple.
I think everybody is friends with the anonymous member.
Yes, I've seen that one a couple times.
Anonymous.
So with that, read one off there, and let's just kind of let's talk about it.
Go down.
Yeah, why not?
This big path.
Be a good little rabbit hole.
I don't know. Might not be coming back from this.
Why not? Let's go.
Might get canceled before we get going. Get canceled, bro. Somebody might tweet about us.
Or hey, go viral at that point.
Might
get our. Why not?
Either way,
let's see if it does.
I don't think our expectations are big enough to matter at this point. If you like us, great. If you don't, that's okay too.
That's all right too.
Yeah,
I got a list of those people too.
I'm the keep scrolling if you don't like it kind of guy. From one of the many Facebook groups, anonymous member.
Okay,
no doubt, always is. Which I don't want to discount that,
right?
Because me and you both involved enough and know enough people in the softball world that things can be taken out of context.
100%.
A lot of the time,
I could be guilty of doing that too. I mean, it's just we all can.
True. Just taken out of context, you may hear something that was kind of the truth, but maybe there was a couple details left out, but very important details, and you don't ever know everybody's situation, right? You don't know what they're doing.
Right.
We may have it made and not know it.
That's true.
We may be walking the gravy train here, just riding biscuit wheels, riding the gravy train with biscuit wheels and not even realize it.
Right.
Which, shout out to all my parents. I do love all my parents. And I'm not saying that in case they hear this. I really don't care if they hear it or not, but that I can't.
No, I've got some great ones as well.
Yeah,
I really do. I think I know we've all had our challenges at times. Generally speaking, man, it's just some great support.
Yeah, I've got some
on our side as well.
I've got some ride or dies over there with me.
I mean, they've been with you since the beginning, probably.
Oh yeah. You've had a couple of them.
Yeah,
you've picked up with a couple of them. So anyway,
so what you got?
With that being said, it is all in fun, right?
It is.
It's not.
Should be.
It's not make anybody angry. Just coached my last game, and it feels so good to quit. We finished the fall season, had a great overall record, especially for where we started. Had a great overall record, especially for where we started as a team. But those parents, though, no matter how many meetings, one-on-ones, outside stuff I set up for these kids, whatever, they made me miserable. I love coaching. I love these kids, especially after 3 seasons with them. But oh man, my $0 head coach salary does not give me room in the budget to put up with these people. I'm not built for it, and hats off to those that are way more resilient with much thicker skin. Looking forward to being snack mom from now on. That's it. That's the post.
That was recent, right? Within just a few days.
No, this is a few months old.
Oh, a few months old.
Yeah, I had to dig back a little bit. I had seen this. I want to say I'd seen this. I don't know. Don't hold me to that, but I think I'd seen it. And I actually, it's something that's been on my mind the last couple of months.
This
type situation.
Oh, okay. Why?
Man, it gets frustrating, brother. I mean, it gets frustrating. Now, did I think, man, I'm going to hang it up, be done? But I think I get that way, and I think I will continue to get that way through tryout season. Tryout season, that's not fun.
Right.
It's not fun. It has been fun for me.
You're talking about trying out, or are you trying out for a brand new team that you're trying to build, trying out for the existing team?
Just trying to get girls out to tryouts, trying to just hearing a lot of stories of, well, we're really not happy here. Yeah. We're not getting this opportunity. We're not getting this. We're not getting that. But I think we're going to stay.
And these are folks that are potentially interested in coming to try out.
Yeah. That being said, this particular lady, I think it's a lady. The snack mom. So let's hope it's a lady.
Man, that first sentence or two where read it again. Read the start of it.
Just coached my last game, and it feels so good to quit.
That hurts.
Yeah,
to hear that, in my opinion, like I feel uncomfortable. Like I couldn't imagine saying that it feels so good. Even if I was at the point of, okay, I coached my last game, it would pain me to say this feels so good, because I'm like, you realize how many memories that have been created out there. I'm not the wins and losses that doesn't even factor in there really. But I mean, those are fun. Wins are fun, of course, but the amount of memories and things that are created out there, that's where I'll be like, how can you be excited that that's over?
Must have been pretty bad.
Must have been.
Well,
and we don't know the situation, like you said earlier.
Again,
we don't know the situation.
Wasn't there.
Yeah.
Don't know. I know more people that won't coach than I do that will.
Yeah, that's true. As do I.
And again, and maybe we really do have it made, and don't stop and think about that as much as we should. Maybe. Sure. I don't know. Maybe we don't. Yeah. Maybe there's teams out there that are, maybe, I don't know, treating their coaches better. I don't know. I doubt it. But you hear a lot. But I think both of us, I know I do. I'm not going to speak for both of us, but I do for sure. If I have a kid that's even thinking about coming out, or I get a message or phone call, whatever, or somebody mentions a kid, I go looking for their parents. I'm going to look for mom, dad, granddad, whoever it is that's going to be involved with the kid getting to practice or tournaments or whatever. That's locally, I think we both have a fairly good idea of who most kids are.
Yeah.
Um, not there's not that many new kids coming in and out of our local area,
Right.
but so we kind of got a good grasp on that.
Sure.
Now it gets tougher when you
Mhm.
get, like with the 12U girls, I've got, girls from Oconee County, Watkinsville. I've got girls from Conyers, Winder. I mean, I've got them all over. And I've had good luck with those folks. They've been good, super helpful, supportive.
Yeah.
Everything's been great. But you do take a gamble.
Yeah.
Because
You
it's
do.
not like, kids don't go to school together. You don't
Right.
see them in a school function. You didn't see them at the rec department for the last
Mhm.
5 years.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
So you do have to take a gamble there. But man, I've seen it at tournaments with other teams that we've played, and in no one in particular. But you see scenes unfold.
Yeah, you
it's
do.
like, wow, man,
Mhm.
like that's why people don't want to coach.
Yeah.
Like you realize, like good, bad, or ugly, that's where you're at right now. Right? That's you're in the middle of your season.
Yeah.
That's the decision you made.
Mhm.
I hate it for you.
Mhm.
I understand that it may not be ideal. I understand that it's not, not what you maybe expected. And I also will see the parent side of things. Like
Yeah.
if you were sold one thing and received another, then
Sure.
yeah, you got right to be upset about
Absolutely.
it. Showing your tail
Mhm.
at a ballpark,
Right.
you ain't going to fix that.
No.
That's not going to make it any better.
Yeah.
And even if you're justified
Mhm.
in what you're doing, it's not a good look
No.
for any other coach that sees it happening. Because if you quit this team today, kids probably still going to play ball.
Right.
So all these people that are here are probably going to see them like, yeah, I remember y'all from such a, and that may not even be something that dude may have pushed them to the limit. I don't know that.
Right.
I didn't see that. All I just know is I know the name on the back of the jersey, see the mom, and I see the calamity, and I know I don't want nothing to do with it. That's why you have 24-hour rules.
Yep.
Don't come at me at a tournament.
No.
Don't come acting crazy. Let your blood pressure calm down. Let mine calm down.
Both.
I don't want to say something I'm going to regret.
Sure.
I don't want to say something I can't take back.
Sure.
I don't want to burn that bridge.
I mean, those environments are, they're intense. They are. It's competition. Yeah. So it's I think a 24-hour, sometimes 48-hour, is not a bad idea. Let whole Sunday play through and get a couple nights sleep and see if it's worth that conversation.
I had a guy. I talked to a dad. This has been a while back. Love the guy. He helps practice a little bit when he can. Busy guy, but he made some comments to me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
last fall. Last fall.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. He had plenty of time to process that.
Okay.
Months. Not negative.
Yeah.
I mean, it was criticism, right? And I mean, I could take that a couple ways. I can get offended by it, obviously, but to be completely honest with you, I said, yeah, man, you're not wrong. I said, I know, I saw that. I was there, not in a smart aleck way, but
right.
like I was there for it. I know we got to fix that. We've got a weak spot here, or we've got a this, that, and the other. He's like, man, I don't want to. I'm not trying to be, away. He said, I just, feel like if we'd have made some changes here or there, we're probably gonna win some more ball games.
Right.
I said, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. And I said, to be honest with you, I don't have a great reason. I think as coaches, sometimes we get a little bit pigeonholed into where players are. Not that I'm scared to pull a kid away from a spot, but if she's not, able to do the job. But I'm also big on, hey, you screw up one time, I'm not going to rip that opportunity from you.
Sure.
Like, okay, go fix it.
Sure.
Go, like, show me, get your redemption. I've had good success with that. But yeah, a couple of months go by, and then he had some comments to say about it. I didn't take it the wrong way. I took it constructive, and we have honestly, I think last practice or two, we've definitely, that was one of the things on the list of things to fix going into spring. My opinion. Well, two things here. She's not wrong.
Yeah.
Coaching costs me more money than it'll ever pay me back financially. You always operate in the red. I feel like
coaches do not. I mean, I'm sure there's paid coaches out there. I know there's paid coaches out there.
Yeah.
That is
volunteer. I should have started.
We certainly volunteer to do what we do for our teams. But yes, coaches do. They operate in that negative. They really do.
But she's not wrong. I'm not paid to be here. There are coaches out there that are, but I am not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously she isn't either. And like, we don't have a select league here local to us or whatever, but I'm assuming this is like not, I don't know if it's necessarily like travel or a select league through their rec department or what it is, but nevertheless, I mean, people don't stop and think like, if she wasn't there, whether you like what she's doing or not,
Mm-hmm.
if she wasn't there, would they step in and do that job?
Right. Right.
You know, I got to give it to the rec guys. We both have a common friend that's coaching rec this year. It's used to play for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Was on your coaching staff.
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch him.
Yeah.
I'm going to
watch
100%. I'm going to watch. I'll go help him.
Yeah.
If I had time. He was like, man, you want to come up here for tryouts? I was like, man, I'm out. Like, I was at practice, or I don't know where I was. Maybe, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
We were somewhere. I think I was at practice. And I said, man, I would have loved to come up there and help you if you need my help. He doesn't need my help.
No,
you know, he doesn't need anybody.
No, he's very capable.
Absolutely.
Very capable of doing the job.
Absolutely.
Which I'm super excited for him to be out there.
Oh, I'm going to see. It's going to
be
be
super excited for him to be out there.
And I haven't decided if I'm going to, because him and I are we're not as close as I think y'all are. Right? Y'all spend a lot of time together on the ball field.
Yeah.
I think he'll take it well received, but I want to go heckle him.
I would think he would probably expect that.
I just want to go there like, that's a pretty bonehead move, coach.
And I think he would turn around and just die laughing.
Where'd y'all find this coach?
Quite honestly. It's going to be so much fun.
He couldn't coach a game of checkers. This is awful.
I love him though. He's fantastic.
But yeah, this lady's not getting paid, man. Y'all leave her alone.
Yeah.
She ain't doing that. I'm trying to help these kids. You've been coaching for 3 seasons. You've been coaching these girls for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
This is softball. It's not softball page. Year and a half. I'm assuming, if not the entire team, but it's a pretty good run of a steady roster. Year and a half. You ain't done. Mm-mm. Shut up. Go sit back down. Mm-hmm. You'll throw your hat in the ring next season too.
She might already be back in it.
She probably
by now.
Probably is. Spring's here now. This is pretty old.
Yeah.
Spring's here now. That's a couple months ago. So I mean, I bet you I wouldn't be surprised.
I do. I get her frustrated. It pains me to hear her say that. But I get the frustrations. There's definitely frustrations in it. I think there's way more memories from a positive standpoint being made. Just like anything in life, there's the peaks and the valleys of it, and we saw some of that just even our past week, just having our first scrimmage. We had our first tournament of the season, so we had scrimmaged, and it was really, really cool just to get out there and see competition and let the ladies compete a little bit, realize what they're out there to do.
2 dugouts full.
What's that?
2 dugouts full.
Yes.
Like somebody else other than your teammates or your coach hitting the ball back at you.
Yes.
Like, I don't think people understand the value in that.
Yes.
Win or lose.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
No.
Just get on the field and see some gameplay reps.
Yes.
Before you actually go and pay money and you're gone all day and you're committed to 3, 4, 5 games, however, whatever the structure is you're playing that day.
Yeah. But not to deflect what we're saying there with her. But I hate that she was there. I hope that she's back in it.
I had to guess. I bet she comes back. I hope she does.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like she's got her heart's in the right place. Man, that is tough. But you talk about the memories and stuff you make, and it's not just with your own kids, man. Like, obviously,
I'm thinking all the 12 ladies on the field, and the families that the conversations that you get to have and hang out, and so many really cool opportunities. Yeah,
it's man, yeah, another thing, like that second line in there, though. We finished the fall season, so this would have been this past winter, but had a great overall record, especially. So I don't know. Just say they went 500, right? I don't know how many games they played. Don't know about it, but just say they win 500. Everybody, I've heard it a billion times. It's a lot easier to justify what you're doing when you're winning.
Right.
Not always.
I've heard that.
Not always. That is not always the case.
That is not 100% true.
You could go 5-0 on the day. Number 1 seed, gold bracket champ, taking the whole thing home. You're going to have 2 girls go out there and throw no hitters. Doesn't matter. There's always somebody.
Yep.
Always somebody. Now, they might not be angry. They might not be ready to quit the team. They might, whatever, but there's always going to be, always somebody that makes me. Always. It may not be on your team. Maybe on another team. Yep. Maybe somebody you played through the day. Terrible. Oh, they're terrible. They this, they that. Oh, man, come on with that crap. I mean, how bad could we be?
Right.
I've got 11 to 12 families.
Mm-hmm.
They say, you know what? I'm cool with my kids hanging around with this group all day, multiple times a week. We can't be that bad a guy.
Sure.
How bad could we possibly really be? For free.
Right.
For free. And, not doing this, not if there was a way to get paid to do it, I ain't figured it out yet.
Right.
So
you got another you got
Yeah.
another one I think we should throw out there.
So I've actually I had a all right, let me read it out. I'll let you lead this one. I'll throw my piece in. Thoughts on a 10U travel team closing practices to parents.
Okay.
Second year team, brand new policy. So I guess, and this is fresh. This is less than a month ago.
So 10U team,
second
year or second season, you said?
Second season.
Second season.
So if they're going into their spring, then that means this is they're right there with you.
Sounds like it. And is he asking should we do this, or is he saying this is what we're doing? How did it read?
Sounds like, Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous member. I think they're asking people, what do you
what should you do from a coaching perspective? Do you close the practice? Do you not?
I think this is, if I had to guess, this is a parent saying, what do you guys think about this? Is what our coach is doing.
Oh, okay. I'm tracking with you. From my perspective, I don't have closed practices, and I haven't even considered having a closed practice. Mm-hmm. I am perfectly fine with, again, I think that might, if you step back, and I think you made this comment earlier, you're going to find the parents when you're talking about recruiting, when you're going to add, I think parents and I think families are just as big, maybe bigger than the talent that you're trying to go find. So I think you want to find that ones that plug in. So in that case, and I'm not saying I've gotten this right every single time. It's what we strive to do. If there is an opportunity to add someone, we want to add a family. If they want to come out and watch practice, come out and watch practice. I'm perfectly fine with that. I have nothing to hide. The way I'm hoping I've gained their respect with their putting their young lady out on the field, under our or my supervision. I am perfectly fine with our practices being open, certainly from a 10U perspective, from a high school perspective. I have a lot of the high schoolers drive themselves, so there's not parents there, and I've got a couple that do stay, and I'm again perfectly fine with that. Mm-hmm. So in short, I haven't even thought, and I'm hoping that's because we've just got great families, great support. Not every one of our 10U parents do come to practice. Yeah. A lot of them stay in the car. Some might run errands. That does not bother me at all. They're welcome to come watch at any point in time. Mm. And I've really had, I don't know that I've had really any issues with parents trying to coach from the back. I've got nothing but just really great support from my side. But that you've had trying to coach.
Like I said, some come, go, some go, right?
Some yeah
come and they go.
Yeah. So what's your take?
We actually talked about this last season about doing it.
Okay.
Which the very, very nice people that allow us to use their field. He told me when we first got over there, he said, well, I built this way for a reason. Now, since he's built it, mm-hmm. the trees have grown up and it's kind of created a shady area on the field, like behind the backside. And he said, but when I built this, I built it where you parked out there in the field behind mm-hmm. in the trees out mm-hmm. beyond the outfield. There was no shade at the field. Parents stayed down there in the shade,
right,
400 yards from the field,
right, and
there was there's no shade down there by it. So he did that on purpose.
Yeah,
he's like, parents stayed over there, I didn't hear them, and I'm like, no, sometimes. We have they're no longer playing with Georgia Express,
right?
But we had a young lady, athlete, really, really talented kid. Dad was he liked to chirp a good mm-hmm. bit in practice. Mm-hmm. Mostly hitting, if we were doing some hitting stuff, a lot of times we'll let them go through a few reps into practice or whatever. And it was just like, man, I want to turn it into a hidden lesson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this is not a hidden lesson.
Right. This
is, get in there. We're going to throw you a dozen balls or something. And just, girls are kind of take some swings and relax and enjoy, they all like to hit the ball. Right. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of just they did okay. Like everything runs smooth. We put some good work in today, whatever. Yeah, we'll finish up. We'll stay a few minutes late, whatever we'll hit. And he always turned it into this ordeal, and then just depending on the day, some days he's just, yelling at us kind of, hey man, we, we can't do what we're trying to do because you're trying to do
Doing
what you're trying to do.
Right.
Like, can we, everybody wants to be a coach until it's time to be coach,
right?
Do coach things.
I'll provide you the list of everything it's probably going to take to create this experience if you'd like.
Overall, I would say we don't have problems, and overall, historically we haven't had a ton of problems. Everybody has their day, right? Everybody can show up bad mood or whatever. Everybody works for a living, whatever. Some things didn't go well, or whatever. But overall, it's been fine. But we did discuss it last year about just shutting practice down, and I didn't do it. I at this age, 10U, 12U, obviously 10U, with the same mindset, but obviously 10U, it's 10U, man.
Yeah,
you're 9 years old,
right?
10 years old,
right?
11 tops. No. It's not the environment I'm trying to run. Like, I don't now, as we progress, like the way I coach the 10U and the way I coach the 12U do not look the same. Me and you've talked about this. Like where we're at skill level and where we're at, as far down the road, as far as where we've gotten to, which we still need work. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we still have our off days. I'm hoping we have a good season. Everybody is, right? Everybody wants to have a great season. We still have our moments. But I still want it to be a place that I'm a proponent of. If a kid is happy, the kid's having fun, the kid's enjoying where she's at and the kids she's with, and the guys or gals that are on the field with her, and she feels like they've got her back. You know what I mean? Like the family in general does. Then they're going to want to be there. And if they want to be there, then they're more susceptible to investing in what we're doing. If you want to just shut practices down and all that, that's fine. Hey, that's your team. You do what you want. I mean, it's rules up. That's one of the good and sometimes bad things about what we do. It's my team. I'm an independent team. I don't answer to any of the big dogs.
Right.
I honestly don't care to try to become one.
Right.
People ask that all the time, but that's not my goal, because I want to run it that way. And so I felt like if I did that, if I shut things down, and I say shut things down, shut parents out, y'all stay in the car, y'all park and leave, y'all whatever. I felt like I was killing a little bit of that open door kind of deal.
Yeah. I mean, that's your vibe. That's our vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a question? Come ask me.
Yeah.
Don't bash me on Facebook. Don't send some loaded question on Game Changer. Don't do that.
Right.
You pick up the phone, call me.
Right.
And honestly, I'm also offended. Don't text me, because I can't read what emotions in your voice when I'm reading your text. Like, but if you're on the phone with me, I can tell if you're upset. I can tell if you're joking. I mean, how many times you had to, "What's up, man? What's up, Daddy Ball?"
Right.
Well, I mean, you're on the phone with them.
Sure.
Man, get out of here with that crap.
Right.
I mean, whatever. And I just, like I said, you got a problem. I'm human, man. I tell people all the time, like, look, I don't get paid to do this. I'm going to screw up.
Oh, I made my fair share of mistakes.
Yeah. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Don't claim to be. I'm human. I'm not here doing what I'm doing. We're going to do the best that we can, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure we put every bit of effort in to making the best decision, not only for this girl, but this girl, every single one of them.
Right.
I'm not going to do anything that I feel like, there are times where I'm honestly, I'm a little guilty of, well, I don't know that really, half the team's probably ready for that. The other half's probably not,
right?
Or whatever. This year, a little different. This year going into this, we've been a little more driven at practice.
Yeah.
By a little, I mean a lot. Like I said, on 12U, 10U, man, I haven't gained the trust. And I guess this really feeds back to the parents too. I don't feel like I have gained the trust of the young ladies and the parents on the 10U, but up to so much, right?
Like it takes a minute.
Most of the girls, with the exception of, man, I can't remember how many kids we added this year. I think 2, maybe. Everybody was they were at least with me in the fall. And the only thing I got 1 or 2, one came from you.
Yeah. So she graduated from us. And
from you. Come up there. I had to drag her over there. Mom, she knows who she is. Anyway, I had her and that maybe one other. I can't remember right off, man. They all feel like they've been there forever.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
after you spend a season with them,
Hmm.
there's one of the crew. You know,
Yeah.
but several of them they would have been with me 3 seasons. You know, or at least 2 seasons going into their third season. I've been there a
Right.
while. They know that I might light into them, but it's coming from a place of I know you're better than that. You know, you
Yeah.
got more in you than that.
Hmm.
It's not this. I'm going to yell and scream at you until you get it right. If that's your plan to coach,
Yeah.
you're not going to go very far.
No.
In my opinion.
Mm-mm.
You know, but I also I told people, I don't remember who I told this to the first time. I said, if I've got to figure out how to be mean to
Right.
little girls to win ball
Uh-huh.
games, I'll go
Hmm.
find something else to do. Like I don't think I want to figure that out.
Hmm.
You know, like you can win, man. You got to make them cry every week.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got other things to do.
Been told that in a way as well. You need to run it like a camp, and I'm like, no, it's
No,
not
you
how
know,
we're gonna set it up over here. We're not. And if that costs me 3 more wins or 4 wins, and so be it.
yeah,
I can't say I don't get frustrated at times, and there are times we'll encourage. I guess we'll call it, and but I mean that is part of the coaching piece, but it's also like you said. I mean, you've set up the environment. The trust is there. um you know when you've got to stress it a little bit more in that
yeah,
particular practice, but that should not be every practice, or you're probably going to run some people away from the sport.
absolutely.
That's going to be unfortunate, and that's definitely
Well,
not what we're here to do.
again, just like we're talking about earlier, with the first topic here, you don't know. You
Yeah.
don't know the dynamic.
Right.
There could be one dad on that team that's causing problems, and don't know the coach's personality either. Coach may be like, you know what, man, I'm not gonna have that conversation.
Hmm.
Might be a handful of them, and it might just be hey, I'm gonna do the same to you as I do to you and you
Yeah.
and you. I'm just gonna hey, tell you what, I'm gonna run everybody off,
Hmm.
and we're just gonna run practice. Could be guy could be an idiot. I don't know.
Right. Don't know.
I hope not.
No, that's good.
Maybe he's
Couple
not.
good
Maybe he's
topics.
not.
I guess kind of button it up for that kind of the rally cap moment here, which we just finished our I guess we'll call it the Facebook files, but
Yeah.
our kind of rally cap moment where we maybe from a tournament, from a practice, from a scrimmage, kind of do a little shout out. And from my perspective, we scrimmaged this week. It was really cool to see ladies get into competition and really feel like, hey, this is what we've been coming to practices since our first week of January. This is one of the reasons we're doing this. They love being together. They love getting out there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that softball is one of the things that they're thinking about throughout the day. Like, I can't wait to get to practice, so I can be with my ladies, continue to advance the sport. I know that's a better part of my day when I can get out to a practice. But they get to see that scrimmage. Finally, get to a tournament here soon, and the vibe that our dugout was. I challenged my ladies at the beginning of the scrimmage. I said, of course, the cliche, but is truth. Have fun playing ball. You play better ball when you're having fun. Be free. Have fun. Be loud.
Yeah.
I want the dugout loud. I don't want I don't want the high pitcher screaming when the other pitcher is doing all of that. But I said, y'all know what I want. Y'all know what I mean when I say be loud. You encourage one another, and they really took it to heart. They had multiple cheers going. It was really, really cool to see and feel the vibe. I'm hoping that we can continue that on for the season, because that's going to be one of my big things to kind of press in all season.
Good. The our first season. I mean, you talk about being loud. I'm glad they're doing that. It's awesome.
There's a butt coming.
And no, you'll understand why, right? You've probably been where I'm at.
Yeah.
So, or where I was. We've both been there. First season, I think it was. I remember it, man. I remember the kid. Remember the kid. Remember the game.
Mm-hmm.
Remember everything about it. Then because it was that first weekend that we actually went and had success.
Yeah.
And it was almost like the level of stress increased greatly because we were having a run.
That can happen.
It was like
that could bring on more stress.
Man, I don't want this bubble to bust.
Right.
Like we're playing ball today.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
And standing in front of the dugout, and they are screaming. I mean, they are just they're having a blast, right? They're having a good day. They've won some games. Like it's a good day. They're rowdy.
Right.
They're living it up. And I'm like, I turn around. I was like, God, what have I done? Like, I don't know that I can handle
Right.
the just pure
Level of volume.
Golly, I'm like, wow. And it's like, it almost was like, just being a dad, like, hey,
Right.
y'all calm down,
Uh-huh.
like, y'all
Uh-huh.
quiet down. Like, that was, and I turned, I looked, and I'm like, these kids haven't had this much fun. And I don't know, like,
Mhm.
they're living it up.
Mhm.
And I'm like, all right, do your thing,
Mhm.
whatever. I'm
Right.
going to turn a little bit.
Right.
I don't know that I can. So we, great. Fast forward, now that we're headed into season 4. This is this past fall. And I had a guy that was, they're still on team, but this past season, he was in the dugout a little bit, whatever, it didn't really, was on the field, like, wasn't necessarily base coach or anything like that. He was in the dugout a little bit. And he's like, man, you deal with that. I said, man, at this point, it'd be weird if it wasn't there.
Right.
Like, at this point, when they're quiet, I turn around, I'm like, what's the problem?
Right.
Like, something bad has
Sure.
happened. Something's wrong.
Sure.
Like, and it's, because even when they're, the scoreboard doesn't look like that you want it to,
Sure.
or, an at bat didn't go like you want it to, or whatever. Pitcher's not doing great, whatever. Like, I still want them to be loud. I still want them to be, because, we're 12U. So I've got girls from 13 to 11, which is weird, right?
Yeah.
It's odd, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So we've got one of the young ladies on the team. Her older brother is a 13U baseball player, and they were playing local. We had played a tournament on Sunday.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, on Saturday. They were playing a tournament on Sunday, at the new park here, the Grove.
Yeah.
And good kid, older brother's good kid. Now they got 3 boys and the young ladies with us, another awesome family. Because I'd never seen the oldest play, the son, never seen him play. And they told me, they were like, look, I ain't played all night. Like, we played a tournament the night before, like, I ain't gonna make that 8:30 game. Sorry about you.
Right.
Yeah. But so we went up there, I don't know, a little before lunch or something. He was pitching. Pitched a good game, did well. It's fun to watch. Fun to watch him play. But it was boring. Awful.
Hearing crickets.
Just awful. Like, just quiet.
Yeah.
Nothing is being said. Parents are just there.
Right.
Just hanging out.
Right.
There is no big bunch of tents and all the things and 78 crock pots
corporate
cooking.
feeling.
Not corporate, just like, it's like old people on the beach, man. Yeah. Like, everybody's under an umbrella with a Kindle, read a book. Right. It's like, this is it. How's this fun for y'all? Like, this is not fun at all. Like, like, the only reason I'm hanging out with y'all are boring. The only reason I'm hanging out with this is because I know that kid right there. Like, I'm gonna stay and pull for him. When this is over, I'm out. Y'all are putting me to sleep. Y'all need to get some softball girls to show y'all how to act in the dugout, because this ain't gonna cut it.
Right.
I mean, that when we're on, they clap, they support their teammates. Sure. It wasn't like they were just miserable, but it was just,
but ladies can get some cheers going, and they can create a dynamic.
We went to the game there. We went to the game in Athens today, man. Yeah. It was like, they're, it's crazy. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
To hear the same cheers coming out of a D1, SEC dugout, that my girls will be screaming next Saturday.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Down,
that's pretty cool.
45 minutes from where I was tonight. Hour, whatever. But, yeah, it is. It's a good time. The quiet, cool. I can't do the quiet anymore.
I can't. And I did challenge him at the end. I said, hey, there's going to be times in this season that we're probably not going to want to be loud, because we might not have a win. We might not be winning. But I said, that's the environment we need to create. It doesn't matter winning, losing. It will be tougher when you're not winning. But that's the environment I want you guys to strive to create, because it will be fun.
Well, it's, tomorrow will be the first time that my 10U's been on the field as, in gameplay.
Right. Scrimmage.
Yep. It's the throwdown.
Yeah.
It's the gauntlet.
Let's go.
It's the gauntlet tomorrow. We probably shouldn't be civil right now.
No, we really shouldn't be, because we'll see each other about the clock tomorrow.
Next year we're gonna have to, like, arm wrestle for players. 12U or next season. Like, all right, man.
Yeah, because we'll be at 12U come fall.
But anyway, the first time gameplay for the 10U team. We'll go and see how they react to one another, I guess, man. That's a big thing. They haven't been on the field competitively together yet. I hope it goes well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I can kind of figure out who my leaders are
Yeah.
tomorrow. I think I'll have some. Um, just the personalities that I've been around so far with a few of them in practice. I'm like, this kid's probably gonna lead out, or this, this girl, she might not be, might push her to lead a little bit more or whatever. And it's part of it, right?
Yep. It is part of the journey.
I tell the 12U team all the time. I haven't kind of gotten again. We're building the 10U stuff, right? We're trying to figure it all out. But I tell the 12U team, I don't want a team with two girls on it that lead.
Right.
I don't need two team leaders. I need a team of leaders. We all have to lead, girls. Yes. It's not y'all don't wait on me to tell you what we should be doing. Y'all should know what you should be doing. And if this girl's, she's just not with it today, then you know what? Lead her in the right direction.
Right.
That's part of your job. I mean, don't feel like, well, I mean, she's team captain. I did that one year. Terrible idea.
You kept the same captain.
I hated it.
Right.
Yeah, I did it about halfway through the season. Yeah. And I thought, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. It was dumb. And don't get me wrong, they were deserving of the role.
Sure. Long season though for one person. Just kind of.
Well, it was fall.
Yeah.
It was two of them. Yeah. Two of them. There's two girls. Put the seal on the chest and all. We went and took the jerseys from them. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a fun experience.
Right.
It's fun. It's always fun to pick out. So you put up with enough of them.
You should.
You get your jabs in when you can, right? You give her a hard time. But they it was good. I don't know that it gave the right set the right precedent.
Yeah.
On the team.
I think that's probably a topic at some point here.
Yeah, people do it
a little bit. I mean, we do it in a way. It's definitely not a full. Just I guess the plug on that is we have a set of captains for each tournament, and they earn that spot at the week practices before, and they have to lead drills, and they do different things like that. And we can talk more into that later. But we give those opportunities that way they can get up to the plate, then go to the umpire meetings, that sort of thing. That they do enjoy. They get to call the flip sometimes if they have that opportunity.
Yeah. That was Emma with 12U this fall. She would get it was a couple tournaments, 2 or 3. Man, she's a little sister, but it'd eat her up, man. She wanted to be playing. At the time we didn't have the team, she picked up some, a couple different, two teams. No, she picked up y'all. This past fall, she didn't pick up y'all's fall.
I don't know if she picked up with us this fall. I know she picked up with us prior, but I know she came to some workouts and
she definitely did that. Yeah,
like that, yeah.
But that's recent. But she picked up with Connor and them.
Yeah,
and then she picked up JR and them. So
that's right.
That's fun. Yeah, she had a good time.
Sure,
they got her on the field and played ball. Some of those wasn't the success they wanted, but I mean, just some of those, they're growing too. Yeah. I think they keep grinding. I think maybe they get somewhere.
Yeah,
I hope they do. But yeah, I don't think she was ready for her season to be over.
Right. No, she just likes being on the field.
Yeah. So, she'd come to tournaments and she'd go out there, call the flip, or she'd walk out there, hand the lineup up to them, whatever. She's just, she didn't care. I mean, some of that's probably just being with dad too.
Right.
She's right. Be out there with dad.
That's fun too.
She had her jersey on, and she was on my roster. She was on every roster.
Throw her out there.
When I'd sign up for USFA,
right.
She's on my roster.
Yeah.
I put her everywhere. Titan, we go play Titan ball. She'd be on the roster. People were like, you put your kid out there play 12U. I said, hey, you don't ever know. I'm not gonna let her pitch. I wound up with 3 girls hurt.
Right.
I need an outfielder. She can do that.
Right.
She ain't got to be in the lineup. She can catch a ball.
Sure.
She ain't scared to go catch a fly ball. Yeah.
Seen her do it a few times.
She'll get after it. So people look at me, I'm crazy. You got a 9-year-old in your 12U roster? One more story, and I swear I'll quit rambling. We were playing. This is maybe first season, maybe second. I don't know. We were still playing some GSA ball. We were transitioning out of that, but we were playing some GSA ball. Good folks. Nothing against them. Just kind of moving on to other things. We pitched against a team, or we played against a team, something Outlaws, not the one that's local to us. It was another team, I think, down towards Locust Grove, south of Atlanta. And it was a Halloween tournament. They were the Outlaws. They were all dressed as convicts. These girls, every one of them looked like they were wearing $5,000 worth of temporary tattoos.
Are you serious?
I mean, tattoos all over their face, neck, arms, any exposed skin. If they could have figured out how to get temporary tattoos on their eyeballs,
they would have figured it out.
I mean, these girls,
they would have done it.
Yeah, it was covered. It was honestly, it was pretty funny. Yeah, take. I mean, y'all take stuff serious down there. Okay,
right?
I got you. Anyway, I recognized the guy coaching, which it was weird. He's on the field and off the field. Like he'd coach base one game, then he wouldn't, or like he'd coach base a couple of innings. I don't know, it was a little weird dynamic. I did whatever, each his own. But I recognized him. And I was like, but I recognized him from a little tournament that when Emma played the AU stuff, but way back.
Yeah.
He had a team that they actually put on a tournament through their team or whatever to raise money to go to Panama City or something for a World Series or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I knew him from. So anyway, I got talking to him, and we played him. We beat him. Not. It wasn't. I mean, it was a decent game, but it was not hard. The pitcher was little bitty girl, but she could throw the ball.
Yeah.
11-inch ball, 12-inch ball, 40 feet, 12-U ball. And she did well through strikes.
Sling it.
Yeah, she throw it. And I'm not going to tell you this is the hardest pitcher I've ever seen, but like, I mean, she probably throw the ball, I don't know, a little above 40 for but consistently for strikes.
Right.
Which with our girls, they're taking it for a ride. Like they were hitting it pretty good. Sure. So anyway, we get done, we beat them, whatever. We circle up, we pray, whatever, and shaking hands. And shake hands. Like, I mean, I don't know you from an AU team. He's like, oh, I got an AU team. Or I had an AU team, and I got a 10U team, and then this 12U team, and I think we got a 16, and this, that, and the other. Cool. And I said, man, that little picture y'all got, man, she's little, but she gets it done, man. She's for a little girl, she's doing well. He's like, yeah, man, crazy thing is, man, she's only 9. And I'm like, brother,
wow,
come on, man. I was like, literally, I got girls that are in the 7th grade on this ball team that can hit the ball hard. The 9-year-old doesn't need to be out there on the other end of that. 40 feet from that, staring right back at her.
That come back pretty fast.
Yeah, man. I was like, I got a 9-year-old.
I can throw it 40, but is she ready to get it back?
Can you defend yourself? I mean, and it's if she's able to knock it down. I mean, is it purely a defensive move? I don't know, man. I just, again, to each his own. You play your kid where you want. 9 to 12. That's skipping a whole age group.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's one of those. You're trying to make something happen that really is let it go.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, that's. I don't know, and I don't know that to be fact. I don't know that was the only pitcher he had. I don't know. We played him the one time. I don't even think we saw him in bracket or anything afterwards. But it seemed like a decent enough group of folks. But yeah, that little bitty kid, man, pitching. That's that. After the fact, I was like, man, like if I'd have known that, I'd been scared. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
Sure.
I mean, I can forfeit the game, but that, I mean, that's bad for me.
Right.
We beat them pretty good. Like I said, I don't know. After when he told me that, I was like, I would have been pretty scared playing that game the entire time. I don't know. There was a 9-year-old
throwing.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, at the time we had, I had one young lady on the team that was like her, I think she could have played spring with me. She was like a early or mid-year 2012. So she was like she's been playing. She played her first legit season of 14U ball this past fall. So I mean, she was I think it's like 7th grade when she was playing with me. And I was, I mean, a lot of our girls were upcoming 6th graders. Yeah, I don't know. I just ain't never had that thought. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put Emma out here, 9 years old, let her pitch to teenagers. Like bad idea.
Yeah, right.
So,
well, next topics. I think we got a couple things coming up, and maybe a couple of interviews coming up with some folks.
Yeah, I know I've talked to a few folks, and I think we definitely have some options. We just got to get it all scheduled and lined up and all that stuff. Well, scrimmage tomorrow.
We'll see you on the field tomorrow, and then we're in the tournaments here in the next couple weeks.
We play on 28th. Y'all don't play on 28th?
High school does.
Oh yeah.
High school plays 28th, and then 10U kicks off the next weekend. 11 tournaments.
Grove?
No, we're not. They did not. They punted the Grove for 10U. They're in Stone Road.
Are y'all
at USFA? I think we're going to play Titan. The first one, I think.
So, Mark's playing. Mark's slow pitch guy.
Yeah.
The 28th, they're playing a slow pitch. He's on a tournament team and he's on a 1-pitch team.
Yeah.
Because he's crazy. And his tournament team is playing in a tournament on the 28th
Mm-hmm.
at Johnson Park on like the other side of Conyers.
Okay.
I say the other side of Conyers. It's not far, but it's too far to be trying to drive and go play a freaking slow pitch tournament
Sure.
and then
Yep.
come back and
Right.
play with other Mark. He's like, well, man, you know, we had that one tournament. We had like a 4-hour break. If we got like a 4-hour break, man,
He's gonna go.
I'm gonna try to run over and get a game. I'm like,
Of course he would.
I said, well, maybe so Montana, you know, Montana's a 10U primarily, but she's got it's a bridal shower thing or something. Get out of here with that. Get married. Yeah, she's gonna come after that. But I'm like, well, maybe Montana will be there.
Right.
And you can go play. I mean, whatever, dude. Do you think? I can't be too